Well, the clothes I put on in the morning reflect my mood of the day. If I feel uncomfortable, I'll compensate by putting on clothes that provide comfort. It's not to say clothes are an armour, but they're a force of encouragement. I think it's the world has its own way of doing things, and the one way I can control what is thrown at me is saying well, at least I'm dressed well. Realistically, especially for people my age, and I'm a girl, I'm influenced by the thought of knowing someone will see me. I sometimes think, what do they see when they look at me? And inevitably that leads me to ask myself, what do I want to show myself to be? I feel like I can change my character through what I wear. It's like a game of morphing. But hopefully and eventually I think I won't care about that, because it's kind of tiring and unsustainable.
As you get older, your style automatically changes because your age changes. I sort of mourn not my youth, because I don't really mourn that, but I mourn the potential to wear some of the lovely clothes that I see, because I can't wear them now, because I look like mutton dressed as lamb. I'm always telling people to tell me if I'm wearing something that's too young for me. I distinctly remember when I was sort of 15 playing around with style. I kind of had two styles then, really. I was sort of too young for the kind of hippie era, but that was still around. So I had kind of long dresses and Laura Ashley and hats and long hair then. But then on a Wednesday night, I might go to sort of ska night. This is in London where I live, because I was really like ska and Motown. So then I dressed slightly differently, because that was a different image, as you can imagine. So I was playing around with style. It's a sad fact that, we place so much value on people's exterior when we all know perfectly well that is only an external image, and actually what's underneath is fundamentally more important. You may not think that person looks particularly attractive, but have a conversation and that might shift, because that person might make you laugh, person might come up with some values that you think are really important, they're doing something really interesting, and attraction is about much more than what somebody looks like. So way too much emphasis placed on appearance, clothes, what our ideal beauty or attraction is supposed to be.
Yeah, I think it's something which I've kind of always meant to get into. I think it's something which I wanted to get into over college, but I just never bought a sewing machine. And now I've finally got one I can.
Yeah, I've been making clothes for a while. Through making your own clothes, you get to pick the exact shape, form, colour, fit, and I think being able to decide exactly how you want it can fit your personality more.
Yeah, with the way I dress it, there's some sort of need to stand out, and you kind of buy clothes which feel a bit out there, and then you become comfortable in them and buy more different things, which kind of I guess evolves the way you dress and evolves your style.
And personality, I'd say, manifests in what you're wearing. and the way you present yourself. And so that is going to be individual to everyone. Like, there's always something behind what you choose to wear. I think it's hard unless you're creating like your own like colours and like dyeing your own fabric, but even that will come from inspiration.
Yeah, fashion's cool, isn't it? Because in like what you wear is completely impacts what people think about you straight away. Because humans are like really into like you know, just trying to fit certain groups all the time. So I think that's the biggest problem with fashion. People will wear stuff because they think other people think it's cool, when really you should wear stuff what makes you feel good.
Fashion's a strange thing because it's a transient thing. So things are in fashion and out of fashion. And having worked in the industry, I think you try and avoid that. My clothes are really just clothes. Again, I did belong to a lot of youth cultures growing up, and the way you dress then would define you completely. As an Indian, that played quite a big part. In school, you get a lot of skinheads and that, and there's caused a lot of problems, racist problems. And what transcended it, though, was that when you belong to a youth culture like Ska, because suddenly you crossed that barrier, and it gave you unity with the people you hung around with. So it's quite an incredible tool, really. I don't think style can be truly individual. I think there's individual aspects, but today there's this obsession with drops and limited editions, and it just shows that people want to be individual, but they kind of don't as well. They want to belong to this elitist club, but in that same breath have the comfort of knowing that they're dressing like a lot of other people. Often they might wear something bold, but it's not usually because it's decided on their own accord, it's because they've probably seen it somewhere before. Maybe they could have seen a celebrity wear it or something, but they're probably not just going to wear a pink jacket out of the blue. Our interviewee decided not to be on camera.
Cool.
I'll do it one more time.
The whole thing?
Just the last bit. Maybe they could have seen a celebrity wear it, but you're not just going to probably wear a blue jacket out of the blue.
Pink jacket.
Maybe they could have seen.
Sorry.
It's right, it's authentic, it's real.
Yeah.
Maybe they could have seen a celebrity wear it, but they're probably not just going to wear a pink jacket out of the blue.